everyone, thanks again for joining me on another episode of Sealed for Good. Today I'm talking about the importance of roof maintenance after waterproofing. And if you haven't subscribed to Sealed for Good yet, please remember to do so. So the importance of roof maintenance after waterproofing. Now this is a section that I've spoken about before, and it's often a forgotten piece of the waterproofing trade that a lot of waterproofers don't offer. And it's so important when you are doing a roof membrane application that you talk to your client about life expectancy. Now, if you're doing a roof garden and it's buried with soil and earth, that's a little different because once it's been covered with drainage cell and earth or grass or a planter box on a roof, you will find that you've got the protection against UV and weather conditions by the earth itself. However, those exposed roof membranes are copping traffic, they're copping all the weather, and what happens in that period of time is that you can get damage done to the membrane, and it's important that you identify it. Now that could be mechanical damage, and it could be unexpected, but you've got a membrane that's exposed, and if you nick the membrane or it gets cut, or there's a mechanical point where it's impacted, there's your potential leak in the future. So you should offer your client a maintenance program. Now, depending on what you've gone with, if you've got to speak to your manufacturer, but in Gripset's situation, we have systems that can vary from 5 to 20-year warranties, and you then would talk to the technical team about what you would recommend in the maintenance program and recommend that to your client as part of the warranty period. And that warranty, then you check out the drains every year because sometimes drains get blocked. That creates a problem with membranes. If there has been any damage to the membrane, you can then advise your client that there's been damage done to it and factor in a fee to fix it. Because if you look after the membrane system once it's been applied, you will get that 20 years and sometimes plus. And sometimes we see applications where it might be at midpoint, a recoat is done to the membrane system just to give it an uplift and extend the life of it. It's like any maintenance on any material that's exposed, whether it's a render system, a texture, a sealant outside, things don't last forever. But because it's a waterproof membrane that's protecting the integrity of the building, it's important that you look at a maintenance system, and whether it's a liquid system or a sheet membrane that you've applied, it still requires that maintenance to be embedded into the initial specification or quotation that you provided your client. If you've got any questions on how to go about a roof maintenance system in your waterproofing quotation or your application, get hold of our technical team on 1-800-650-435 or any of our sales team and guys out on the road that can come and help you ensure that you've got a roof membrane application that's sealed for good. Until next time, I'll speak to you then.